Okay, so welcome to an idiot's guide to translating Japanese, or adventures in mistranslation, depending on how the final project turns out. So this is my digital Asia project. So the plan is I'm going to get a piece of Japanese, and then I'm going to use this handy book here, and I'm going to translate it. I don't know any Japanese, and after I translate it myself, I am going to run the Japanese through Google Translate, and I want to see what Google comes up with. And then I'm going to check the official translation, and then I'm going to compare all three of them and cry. No, I'm joking. I'm just going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. And I'm going to take you on this journey with me. Sorry in advance, probably. Okay. Let's get started then. Okay, so I have started translating. So this is my page with the actual Japanese on it this time. So this is the first box. We're starting here because Japanese people read left to right instead of right to left like we do in English-speaking countries. So I have used my handy book here to figure out what all the katakana and kanji and hiragana are, and once I figured those out, I've kind of translated them according to what I have been able to find in this book. So I've done the first bubble. So I've come up with a long time quickly and two friends together. And then according to Google Translate, it says, hey you two. And according to the official translation, it actually says, hang on you two. So I didn't really get near what the official translation was, but I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. Okay, we're on to the second speech bubble. This one here. Alright, so I've translated it to roughly city night before you take street and go out second, increasingly keep in point. That doesn't make sense. Google Translate comes up with, I'm not getting anything, I'm going to take you out of the city. That does make a bit more sense. And the official translation is, we're not here to bring you in, we're here to get you out. I think I got a couple words, I think. Keep in, bring you in. Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna translate this little bit in the corner, but I actually just can't figure it out at all, so I give up. I couldn't. I checked the official translation and apparently it says there's no room in here. Which I don't understand. Okay, so up to bubble number 3. Here. So I think I've translated to rude door. My goodness, thank you very much. I got a whole phrase there. Stop exaggerating and think you would win. Okay, so let's check Google. Google says, is it okay? Did you think it would be appreciated? It's not really what I got. And then the official translation says, did you expect me to say, well, in that case, thanks ever so? The official translation seems a bit off as well, but I've actually translated a whole phrase, which is an achievement, I think. I'm very proud of myself there. So, let's see what the next one says. Okay, we are up to this one down here. Okay, so I have general structure to be plain, necessary to talk, run, in world, to be able to depart out alone, and then to grow. step backwards, I think, in what actually makes sense. Google says, it's fine, I need it, I can escape by myself. And then the official translation says, I'm quite alright, your assistance is not required, I can escape on my own. A couple of words here and there, maybe? Okay, so moving a bit further down the page, down here now. So the translation I got was, hey man. Google's translation is alone, good. And the official translation is on your own, ha. So, yeah, not really that close. Okay, down here now. Right, so I've got is safe, more salvation, push person towards place, what? Google has come up with even I can save it because I'm on the way. And the official translation is, seems to me we saved your ass, what with your sense of direction. I feel like there's some common words, but I'm always very off, yeah. This tiny little box here, I translated it to ha, Google translated it to ha, and the official translation is also ha. I got one whole box correct. Thank God it was only one word, right? Alright, getting closer to the finish line now. So, down here. Right, so I got incident of 3 months, every surrounding network motive, escape, overpowered trouble expectation, event servant is over. Okay, so Google got, I am the one who escaped from any enclosing net the past 3 months. Is this me? Interesting question at the end. The official translation is, you do know I've managed to slip past every blockade I've been caught in for the last 3 months, right? I think I'm getting more words right. Context is key, I think. Almost at the end now. Okay, second last. Right, so I got harmless to do with little brother, thanks to kicking robot. Okay. Google says, thanks to Tim, it was a blow. I didn't get a name at all out of that. And the official translation says, that was thanks to Tim, idiot. Okay. I think I got one word right, maybe? Okay, last one. Right, so I got to avoid absurd servant. To intent, by the way. Hey. Yeah, that seems very off. I think servant might be Tim, actually. Google says, I and Tim are Nikochi. I looked that up and I couldn't figure out what that means. So, but the official translation says, Tim and I are a team. So, yeah. So from this experience, I think Japanese is really, really hard, and it's even harder to try to translate anything without the help of the internet, I've discovered. I think I got a bit better as I went along. I think I could figure out the context of the page a bit more. Like, I would recognize some characters, so what some things kind of meant, that sort of thing. It's been a bit of a learning experience to, try to learn another language, figure out how to read something so very different from English, I think. You know what? Hats off to any translators out there. It's not an easy gig. So I think this was a bit of an adventure in mistranslation. Yeah. Well, thanks for sticking with me through this journey, if you can call it that. I'll put a link to my blog below if you want to see what my full translation ended up being and laugh at it with me. Okay. Thanks for watching. One last thing really quick. Look at all my post-it notes. I got like 100 post-it notes from trying to translate this thing.